Okay, it says it's back on again. I hope everybody can rejoin. Sorry about that. Oh, you see my towel over there? Or not my towel, my blanket. I've been on this blooming couch for 3 weeks. That's why I haven't been making videos. I've been making short little thank you videos. People have been sending me sweet things, and it's been really nice. But I've lived in the bed or on the couch. Sorry about that. I'm still really yucky. That's why I wanted to come on. I haven't streamed. I haven't made a video other than to say thank you for the sweet things people have sent for the candy and stuff in a while. And it's been because I don't want to get on here and sound like and be belly aching and sound like people that all they do is they talk about their problems. But I feel like I owe it to everyone who follows my channel, who's subbed to me, to explain what's going on. Um, I haven't cooked but I think one meal in 3 weeks. Um, it's really good to have you in here, Penny. I see I have 48 lurkers, or I have 44 lurkers and 4 people talking. Hey, Boston Kitty Cat. um, it's just I wanted to explain why there have been times that I've been in a very bad mood, and it's just because I've been sick. What I'm taking right now is methotrexate, and it makes you so sick. It's a chemotherapy drug. Um, they call it a DMARD when it's used for non-chemotherapy treatments. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Shannon. It's good to see you. I'm so happy to see everybody in here this morning. But so what I was telling you, um, on Sunday night I have to take the shots, and then they're going to start me back on the Humira, which means I'm going to be even more sick. This is not fun. I take it for my RA, rheumatoid arthritis. I have fibromyalgia and Sjogren's and Hashimoto's, and it's just a laundry list, and it sucks. It just freaking sucks, and it makes I have the rheumatoid arthritis makes it very hard to walk. My hands freeze up. I have to warm them up. And then with the fibromyalgia, you got to cool everything off. So he packs me in ice packs. And there are days that walking just ain't going to happen very much. I get to the bathroom. And I'm used to being a very active person. You know, y'all used to laugh and say, how fast I talked and stuff. That's slowing down. It affects me all over. So, I will. Um, Hi, Susan. Hi, Robin. Hi, Irish Dragon Lady. Hi, beautiful. Um, it's just there are things happening with my body that I don't like. I'll be honest. It makes me mad. Um, and that's where the grumpy part comes in. And I want to apologize to anybody that I've been bitchy to. And I know I've been bitchy to people. I got an argument over a lady with pink hair this morning. And I'm like, God, this really is making me bitchy. The hair was ugly. So was the outfit that was hot pink too. But I shouldn't have said anything. And I know it. Looking back, I should have kept my mouth shut. But this crap makes me evil. I'm so angry. I'm 49. You know, uh, there are a lot of 49-year-olds who are running marathons. I taught dance. I've always exercised. I've gained weight, and I'm angry. And this is the part that you don't hear from people who have chronic illnesses. Yes, it's terminal. And that's something to talk about another day. But I thought that at this age, I would still be running around. I figured I'd have grandkids by now, but Madeline's not cooperating. That's, by the way, if you came in on the first stream, that's why it crapped out. Every time I go live, she calls. Of course, she calls me about 3 or 4 times a day. I miss her so bad. We've got to plan a trip, but planning a trip is really hard. My husband works, quite a bit of hours. And sorry about you see my foot, swollen foot, and my blanket. But he works a lot of hours, and so getting away would be one thing. Traveling with me would be another, because I would swell up like an old bullfrog. And yeah, Shannon has seen. I mean, just driving to her house, which is like what, 3.5 hours, I swelled up so bad. She was like, "How are you walking?" I'm like, "Oh, this is what happens." So it's not easy, but I deal with it. And I try not to talk about it, because people go, "Oh, you're just one," and blah, 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 blah. And they don't want to hear it. You know, you don't want to hear your granny talking about this shit. So why would you want to hear me talk about it? But then there are people who are suffering with the same thing. And I guess me not talking about it is not educating people properly. And I I think that I'm doing those who suffer the same things and who are on my channel a disservice by not saying what's going on. Okay, I take a shot every Sunday night. After about an hour, it hits me. That's when the throwing up begins. So before I take the shot, I have to not eat anything for like probably 4 or 5 hours. I have to make sure that I eat way before, because I'm going to throw up, and it doesn't matter how much Finnegan I take. Yeah, it's going to happen. And I can sip on Gatorade. That's why I'm addicted to Gatorade. Yeah, I mean, you're just it's gonna be vomiting all night long. And so I take little sips of Gatorade, because I got to keep myself hydrated, or I will have problems, because I'm also a type 1 brittle diabetic. Now, if you don't know what that is, then you're lucky, because my blood sugar. So, sometimes my body says, "Okay, we like our insulin," and sometimes my body says, "Well, insulin, what's that?" And I have a pump, and that puts insulin regularly into my body. But if I eat anything, or God forbid, have anything with sugar in it, um, I have to regulate my insulin. I have to take what's called a bolus. But yeah, if I don't drink enough and drink Gatorade and take potassium supplements, I'll cramp up. It's just it's like juggling, because you have all these different things. Oh, my mouth's getting dry, and it's just a pain in the ass. And if I get sick, I get real sick. I never get like a little sick, like a little cold. That's why I end up in the hospital all the time. But yeah, I'm fine, and then all of a sudden I'm down, right, Shannon? But I'm 49. I shouldn't be going through this shit, and it makes me very mad. It sometimes it makes me so mad I cry. Damn it! I said I'd never cry on YouTube. I'm not gonna cry, but it makes me angry that my 99-year-old. Okay, I'm jealous of my 99-year-old grandmother. She takes one pill a day and a vitamin, and she gets around just fine. Now, she's blind, mind you, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. And I love her so much. She can't hear a thing. She turns her hearing aids up real loud, and then it spikes, and it spikes, and everybody can hear it. And then she loses them, and She's just a hoot. I love my grandmother. Yeah, I should be on pain meds, but I'm not going on them. I don't want. Look, I get enough shit as it is. I really do. I get enough crap. People saying I sound drunk or on drugs or whatever. Really, I'm just tired. And some of these medicines, they affect you neurologically. Um, I have had a small stroke, and I have seizures, and I'm on Topamax for the seizures. But sometimes I can't get my words out right, and people are like, "Oh, she's drunk. She's drunk." No, I'm not. I can't drink. I got Wilson's, and if you look that up, you'll see Wilson's disease. It's of the liver. Everyone they do. They everyone accuses me of being on pain meds, and I'm not. I don't want to cross that line yet. You have to understand. Um, there's there are people who once they cross the line and they get on pain management, they're there forever. And to me, that's that's giving in. Like I don't want to give in. I don't want to say, okay, I'll take the pills. I don't want to do it. Good morning, Holly. Um, I just, hey, Will, I just can't do it yet. And I probably should give up my pride and just tell my doctor, okay, send me. I have to go all the way to frickin' Charleston because that's where the pain management clinic is, which is stupid. I mean, I have to drive across the state to get treated, but and I've got two bulging discs in my back, and that makes it hard. And yeah, you know, it would help my quality of life. Hey, Angelo. Hey, Gypsy Warrior. Yeah, I took pain meds for a short amount of time, but I decided not to. I didn't want to, and yeah, they've given them to me when I've had surgery or something like that. Yeah, and it did make me feel better. I was able to walk better, but the whole idea of there. Yeah, I don't want to break out the big guns. That's a good way to put it, Beth. Um, and I've thought about it, and I wish we had a pain clinic here that I could start out something slow and do it. But you know, somebody's wait a minute, somebody's it is. Yeah, I can't take narcotics with all this. I should be back. I'm sorry about that. Um, I don't want to take narcotics. I don't want to take something that's going to knock me out. Plus, well, I'm ADHD, to be honest. So it'd probably actually pump me up, you know. But I just, yeah, I'd like to take something that's going to help the pain because I have like the ends of my fingers are numb. I have neuropathy. The outer half of my feet are numb, and no doctor here. Hey, Mills, no, Mallory, no doctor here will administer pain meds. I'm in West Virginia. We've got a reputation, so they're really crazy. And if I could get some kind of relief that was non-medication, like we're getting a jacuzzi so I can soak, which will help. And yeah, West Virginia has the worst reputation for pain meds, and abuse, and pain meds is Xanax. It's a running joke, but it's not a joke for those of us who actually need help. I mean, and marijuana is becoming legal. Like, they sell this really weak stuff. It's horrible. I tried it. It actually did help my fibro. It did not help the other stuff, but it did help my fibromyalgia. But it doesn't have enough THC in it to make it really effective. Thank you, Mills. It's this, you know, you deal with the regular shit, you deal with what's going on, every day, like the flares, and anybody with autoimmune disease, the weather changes, you get a flare, you get stressed out, you get a flare. And then there's just the days that you're crippled up. There are days that I can't get up and walk, and I have to, get help. Daniel comes home and he helps me, and to go to the bathroom, and it's it's hard. And it's not because of weight or anything like that. If I could exercise more, yeah, I'd lose more weight. I don't eat hardly anything. I don't eat much at all. I have not blown my pouch like Katie keeps saying. She's a fucking idiot, and she's gaining her weight back. And I'm going to laugh when she's bigger than she was before because of karma. But because I'm mean right now. Y'all forgive me. Thank you, Christy. And I've tried, you know what? This is another thing. You all, I don't know if you remember back in December, I had C. diff, which is, they had me on so many different antibiotics. One of the problems with having autoimmune disorders is you catch absolutely everything. And I had 4 different antibiotics to get rid of all the shit I kept catching. Well, what did that do? That just ate all the bacteria out of my bowels. And I was taking probiotics and all the stuff that you're supposed to, but nope, nope. Just ate the lining out of my stomach, and, had a huge kidney infection. Hi, Mama Goonie. Uh, and ended up in the ICU, which people claimed I wasn't. I had to take a picture, and then some dumbass said, "Oh, you can't have a cell phone in ICU." Well, yeah, you can. Because I've always taken mine in there. You think I'm going in ICU without my phone? Hell no. Um, Tramadol is something that I've talked to him about because of the nerve pain. And exactly, Will. But it's like one thing after another. And now I'm on a soft diet, and I'm taking different medicines to try to build up the lining in my stomach. Yeah, I was throwing up blood. I was doing the other way too. Wasn't nice. Yeah. And I just knew, I don't know if you all remember me talking about before Christmas. I was like, man, I just feel sick. And I can't get over it. I mean, not normal sick. It was like sick. And then when I started vomiting blood, I was like, okay, let's go. So we went to the hospital, and they put me right in the ICU. And because it's very dangerous. And they patched me up, sent me home. And I've got to go to a gastroenterologist again. And they rescheduled me. The one they scheduled me with, he had ones all the way across his Google reviews. I was like, no, 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 no. We won't be going to him. But yeah, you're gonna have to come to West Virginia. Well, Will, I don't have to prove anything to anyone, but I feel like I need to explain things because people don't understand. They're like, "Where have you been? You haven't made a video." And I'm like, well, because when I take my shot on Sunday night, you don't see me really the next day. And people were like, where have you been? Because I'm on social media all the time. Because, what I do for work, I do from basically a sitting position here at the house. I do online. But so I could be on social media a lot. And, and I check in all the time. Hey, Dory, I sound poorly. I feel poorly. I was supposed to go today. I was going to get my teeth cleaned and x-rays done. I chipped a tooth and I have to have it fixed. But, and that's another thing. People are commenting on my teeth. I can't help that. That's what chemo does. That's what this shit does to you. I always had beautiful teeth. I had braces, and they were always pretty. Now my teeth are literally crumbling from this stupid medicine, and I hate it. You know, and my hair's falling out again. And I'm taking vitamins and supplements to try to keep it. And it's a hard road to hoe, but I'll get through it. But I've just got to get used to this medicine again, and it takes about 6 months, and I hate that it's going to take so long, um, because it sucks, and your skin's on fire, you run a temperature, you vomit, you have diarrhea, you just ache all over. And I want to participate in things and I want to do stuff, but I'm mean because I'm mad. And, and I've talked to my therapist, and, it's natural to be mad because I don't deserve this. Nobody does. Nobody deserves this. You know, I should be running around getting ready for grandbabies that my daughter probably will never give me. But I would like to be traveling to Colombia, and that's where she is right now, or down to Mexico. I would like to be doing that with her right now, and I can't. I'm too sick to do shit. I can't. You know, I don't feel like grocery shopping, much less doing anything else. So that's what I'm going through. And I would love to be in the kitchen cooking and sharing my recipes, or just talking and gossiping and being on panels. And I just, I'm sorry if I'm hateful. I'm sorry if I'm grumpy. When I feel good, I feel good. And I try to take advantage of those times. And, I'm like, hey, I feel good today. Let's do something. Let's have some fun time, you know? Yeah, and you might want to text. Well, Beth, I feel like, do you see our frog? I told you we collect frogs, and there's a sloth. My husband is silly. He puts things up to make me laugh because I'm in here a lot. I have a fantastic husband. I love him so much. I'm so blessed. When I can't cook, he does. Or he gets something out and brings it to me. We eat every meal together. He holds my hand every night as we sleep. He packs me in ice. If I need my medicine and it's out of reach, he gets up out of sleep and gets it for me. You don't know what these things mean. Damn it. Now all the trolls will be out saying, oh, Mama Beth cried. Oh, she cried. Yeah, I'm having a rough morning. It's it's hard. You know, I don't want to tell my daughter that I'm having a bad day, that I feel like this. I don't want to. She's having the time of her life. Hey, Shady Booty's bestie. Yeah, you've been there, Mama Goody. It's, she is enjoying herself and living her best life, and she's such a success, and I'm so proud of her. And she doesn't want to hear this. I don't want to upset her. Oh yeah, she's my baby. I mean, but what I'm saying is, I don't want to. She gets real upset when she hears that I'm really having a tough time. And thank you, Sweet Meadow. Thank you, Will. Thank you all. Um, I always want her to think of me as being okay. I don't want her to worry. Oh, Kyle, you're so sweet. I love you all. You're so sweet. I just, I said I would never cry on YouTube, and damn it, here I am. But I just needed to talk, and I don't want to lay any more burdens on my husband and my child. I just, honestly, and my friends, we wear our friends out, I feel like, sometimes when we talk too much about being sick. I tell people that it's okay to not be okay. I tell them that, but why can't I listen to my own advice? You know, oh, I would trade my daughter for the world. She's doing everything that I would want her to do. She's living her life to the fullest. So I don't want to burden her. I don't want to tell her that I don't feel well. That, this chemo's been hard on me. People say, oh, it's a DMARD. Well, they've got me on a pretty high dose of it. They're trying to slow this down. That's what they're doing. Um, it's progressed pretty fast. My hands right now are twisting pretty bad. I do the one finger. I do the one finger texting. Well, if I tell her, then it's already a burden. No, our insurance doesn't do that. I'm not that bad off yet. I don't want to see. I don't even want to go there. Yeah, there's my see the trash can. That's from me vomiting. It stays there. Isn't that terrible that I have to have a trash can? Oh, she knows what's going on. Just hearing about it tears her up. Shannon, you're funny. Y'all make me laugh. Please make me laugh. I need to laugh. No trash. Trash can will follow. Let me tell you, we didn't have a trash can in here until I started on medicines, and I've taken this medicine before. I had just forgotten how horrible it was. Shady Booty's bestie. That's funny. No, I'm not ready for home health care. Daniel takes care of the house, which we don't mess anything up. I got two little ankle biters that are a pain in the ass. Brian, evidently, I am worrying him. He started grinding his teeth. We're having to give him anxiety meds, which he doesn't like. But yeah, the mean in me is enjoying what's happening with over there. So yeah. You're funny. But yeah, and it's so weird. It's not like, okay, with the gastric bypass, you throw up a lot. And then you get used to things and then you quit throwing up as much. But when you're on these medicines, you throw up and you never know when. I can I can not have food in front of me. I can think about food and throw up. So I don't know why I'm skinny. No, I did not. I didn't watch her last night. Lord. She's going after anybody and everybody. She needs to get off the internet. Get a job. McDonald's is hiring. That's what everybody ought to put in the chat. McDonald's is hiring. Midwestern Mary, oh, you're on your alternate account. I love you. Have you tried your goodie on? Have you opened it? Good for you, Dory. Oh yeah, Zofran. I take Finnegan, and I can see you. I can see you on this account, honey. I can see you. Did you get your package and open it up? If you don't know, I like sending. Oh, Finnegan is awesome. Yeah, it would be literal cheeseburger money, honey. Okay, I'm gonna need pictures. Yeah, well, she'd eat the cheeseburgers because I hate to tell her. Uh, the nachos and the pizza are putting all that weight back on. Yeah, I'm starting to feel better. Talking to you all is making me feel better. It is. It's because I'd thrown up about 3 times already. And it was just getting hard. I love that. You know what? Like I said, I called it on Katie. I called it on Trucker. Oh my God, the alcohol, the empty calories. It really is, Dory. I always say talk things out. You know, I needed to laugh. Chick Eastwater, I really needed to talk. And, I've been on here 3 years, and this is the first time I've ever cried. Well, I always cried once talking about my Dee Dee. Y'all know my Dee Dee, the one I took care of, my grandmother I took care of for 4 years. Dry shampoo. Oh my God. Okay, this is funny. Lorna started out whining and crying, and now I'm thinking about other stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you all so, so much. When she put that talcum powder in her hair, that was the dumbest shit I have ever seen. First of all, you're not supposed to do it like that. Okay? They did that back when they did the Bouffant days to keep the oil so the oil wouldn't build up. But what they found out was that if you put cornstarch, because talcum powder is actually a stone, and yeah, it'll dry stuff up, but they weren't using it. You put talcum powder, which is cornstarch, now in your head, and it mixes with grease. Guess what that makes? A sugar paste. Guess what that attracts? Ants and cockroaches and all sorts of shit. Yeah. I'm telling you, she's going to have bed bugs. They'll come and eat it. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Yes, exactly. It takes me 10 minutes to shower. And yes, I do have a shower. I have a seat in my shower, so I can sit on it. And you know what? It works beautifully. It's very nice to sit and just let the hot water run all over me. Oh my God, it feels so good. And but yeah, it takes 10 minutes to wash my hair, and my hair is halfway down my back. Y'all know, and wash all the way down. Good. Get everything scrubbed, wash, condition, scrub, rinse, dry off. 10 minutes, maybe 15 if I'm being lazy and slow. You're poofy. I like poofy hair. I wish my hair got poofy. My hair used to be so thick. I miss having thick hair. Yes, it sure can. It'll cause. That's why they said the Johnson's baby powder was causing ovarian cancer, because they used to use talc and then they switched. She was rolling her hair. She should. Oh my God, that hair was a mess, y'all. And she didn't comb it for what, 3 days? Oh my God. I can't with that. And I can't with, and she may have 3 of those shirts, but she don't change them. It's a lie, straight from the pit of hell. And the hair. Yeah, she looks like she sleeps in the car. And she says they don't sleep together. And you know what they forget? Is that I've been there since the first drama Love. Did y'all know that? I bet you were. I've been around since the first drama Live, and yeah, I've had some. She and I are not friends, but I remember everything. I've got dirt on her from way back, and I guess she's forgotten. I am OG. I was there when Randy and B first started with her. They came on a little bit earlier than I did, but I was there before Diane. I was there way before Wendy. See, that's what people forget. She and I may not be friends, but I was there when she was on Peter's panel, when he would let her on his panel, and then she got too vulgar, and then he wouldn't let her on anymore. Peter and I used to talk on the phone. I would be on Peter's streams all the time. Y'all remember that? Yeah, exactly. One up by a shirt. She's got shirts in different colors. She just doesn't change clothes. She's nasty. Yeah, see, you found her from Negs. Before Negs, I was going to Charles Gross and I was going to Peter Mon. And I was on Peter's shit. I was on his streams all the time, remember? Mary, she wouldn't learn. It's something, there's something about it that she thinks is somehow cool. But that shirt is unflattering. It's an ugly top. I mean, maybe once in the beginning it was attractive, but it's not now. It's all stretched out and pulled, and Oh, I don't either, Mary. You should. This is another thing, and I know I'm getting off subject. I told y'all I was ADD. Well, I'm ADHD, but I'm too tired to be hyper now. Um, I have clothes. We have 4 bedrooms. They are all full of my clothes. I have every size in the world, and you know what? I wear the same 3 outfits all the time because I'm too tired. That sucks. Um, I got into caftans. I don't know why, but I've got like 9 of them. I mean, I could play a part in Arabian Nights. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. Oh, caftans are the shit. Let me tell you, I have got some of the most, and they're bejeweled down the front. I could do the whole Zsa Zsa Gabor thing if I wanted. And yes, I have tiaras and crowns because I wanted them. I don't wear them, but I wanted them. But the caftans are comfy. Madeline took like 3 of mine. And of course, she looked better at them than I did. But yeah, I've got a picture of her in one of. I said, "Is that my caftan?" She said, "Yeah, I took it. You said I could have what I wanted." I said, "Yeah, but that was new." But she was. You ate a caftan once. so funny. But she took it's a deep green one, and I've got a picture of her in it. She's laughing, but she took it. It's so funny. Oh Lord. And then I have my office clothes, my office attire, because I've always worked in an office. And then I have my dance clothes, which, let's face it, I haven't danced in a long time. So now they're just my leggings and tops. So I have all those. And then I have my formals, because I'm an Eastern Star and you have to wear formals, different occasions and stuff. So I have all those. And then you go to the winter, and I'm kind of running us out of house and home. But oh yeah. Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm doing something. I know, I need to. I saw some different puppets. But yeah, Mallory, Mallory, Mallory. We need to get into some trouble. I love that you all have come on here and made me feel better. Look like the Monster Mash. I dreamed about teaching again. I was in my old studio, and uh yeah. Oh Lord. Yeah, it's been a while since I danced. Oh, I'll move around in my chair. You know. You know what? That was my favorite thing to do, sing and dance. And doing theater, and that was that was my gig. And I would go to karaoke and win lots of money. If they had a contest, I would not. This was my trick. Okay, if there was a cash prize that they were giving that night, I would go in, and I wouldn't sing until the contest. I would put my name in for the contest, but I would not do any warm-ups. So the crowd had no idea. This is the trick to it. If you do karaoke, you give the crowd no idea of how well you sing. Okay, you warm up in the car beforehand, and so the crowd has no clue. And then you go up there and you belt out your best song, and you win the money if you're good enough, and you practice every day. I and I haven't been doing that. I haven't felt well enough to do that, and I miss that too. You know, stay. I always do Purple Rain, or I'll do Respect. I like really hard songs, and I like ones that I could put, a growl into. I love to sing, and that was probably one of the best parts of our vacation this year. Was they had a place that did karaoke, and I went, and I mean, people went nuts when I sang. And I sang I Alone by Live, and people went nuts. And I felt good, you know. Later, Will. I'm only catching half the chat. I'm sorry. But I'm a frog. I I miss dancing so much. My arthritis is really bad in my hips and my knees. Oh my God. That was hilarious. Mary, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Um, oh Lord. It needs to be a video. Like their heads on a thing, and they're, oh my God. That was hilarious. I like really good singers and really, really bad singers. You could I did you see? No, I don't guess you did. I sent it to my husband, Rich Life, singing, and I loved it. It was he can yeah, the bad audition clips, they're awful, but they're awesome at the same time. I mean, shit, it takes some nerve to get up there and sing first off, and then knowing you can't sing or thinking you can and then hearing somebody tell you you can't. That's heartbreaking, but you know what? It takes balls to do it. Yeah, who told you you could sing? You teach the school choir to sing? Oh, that's awesome. I love to sing, and I worked with the youth group, youth choir, but I can't, no, don't have patience for that. I can teach kids to dance all day because it keeps them moving, but you can't make them stand still. You need to hush. They can't decide. Uh, you gotta respect even the bad ones. Oh, I love Tina Turner. I love to do Tina Turner. Yes, 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 yes. And I just like anything that I can belt on. God, my nose is all stuffed up now. Damn it. You gotta have some soul in whatever you sing. Sorry, that's my blanket over there. Um, I like to sing something with soul in it. But then again, I like old folk songs like when Angelo had karaoke, I sang, The Boxer, and I sang Peter Paul and Mary, Leaving on a Jet Plane, and someone tell her I gotta go. Thank you. Love you bunches. Yeah, I like a couple of her songs. We need to do a karaoke night. We need to do a bad karaoke night. Would you all participate in a bad? Oh, it said she's got to go, but she'll give you a phone call later. Okay, thank you. Would you all participate in a bad karaoke night? I love Simon and Garfunkel. Um, we're like everybody. Okay, I can sing, but there are a lot of people who can't sing and they're afraid to sing. Um, sing your worst song. Like, make sure it's not in key. Let's do that just for shits and giggles. I mean, for real. Oh my God, like a Ron Soka. Oh, I would die. I would keel over laughing. Oh my God. Who was it that sang that? That country singer. I just, I have to tell y'all a story. Okay. Mama, y'all know, I love my mother. I just don't like her very much. She kind of feels the same way about me because I don't do anything the way she wants me to. So we just kind of don't get along. Yeah, off key and ear piercing. That's the shit. Okay, you can see your dogs appreciate it. Oh, and I love me some Dr. Hook. I know all the words to all the songs. Glenn Campbell, thank you. Thank you, your official Googler. Um, God, I'm choking up. Okay, y'all know Blue Christmas by Elvis? Think about it for just a minute. I'll have a blue. And then the background singers always did woo, 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 woo. My brother would do it just like that with me. And it would drive my mother batshit. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. And she'd say, if y'all don't shut up, I'm turning it all off. We'd say, please do. And my brother and I love to make jokes and just laugh and drive her nuts. She knew it. She didn't mind. But yeah, she's like, y'all shut up. And what was the other one that she did? I can't remember now. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. We played a lot of music in our house growing up, and of course, I always sang, and I was always practicing something and dancing to something, and so we always had music going. But I think a bad karaoke night would be fantastic. Um, oh yeah, driving, yeah, because we weren't doing anything wrong, bad wrong, but were pissing the shit out of. Hey, Morgan, how are you? You missed my cry fest. I actually cried. I was crying on YouTube. What? Wait a minute. I missed that comment. Will you show me the view of what? You grew up with hippie music. Oh, I see. My mom had all the hippie music. She had all the Bob Dylans and the Simon and Garfunkel, Peter Paul Berry. She had this one record called The Fugs, Fuggs, and it had the dirtiest song on it. It was called "I Feel Like Homemade Shit." I still know all the words. Yeah, and it. We just had music all the time, and you know, you just break out and dance, and it was like that at my grandparents too. Both grandparents, they loved it. My great grandfather, and this is truth. He opened. He went every Saturday to the Bristol radio station, and before the Grand Ole Opry came on, he and his band played covers of all the popular music. And they were called the Lemon Squeezers. That was the name of his band. And I've got his portrait hanging over our fireplace. But he was a very good musician. And I have his glasses and his portrait. And then on the other side of that side of the family, I have my great grandmother's hand hewn violin. And it's hanging on my wall. In one live stream. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it and then on my other side of my family, my mom's side, my let's see, it was my great grandfather's sister, my great aunt Kate. I guess it'd be great aunt. Yeah, great aunt Kate. She was an opera singer, and then everybody plays some kind of instrument, and it's fun. But that's the way it is in the Appalachians Mountains, we're in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Everybody plays something. Hi, Brandy Wine. I haven't seen you at Coon's Age. Where you been hiding? I'm sitting here. I was bitching about feeling bad. They got me tickled laughing. And I appreciate it so much. All right, I'm going to send a link. Thank you, everybody. I just want you to know I love y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you for making me laugh when I was crying. Oh! It gives you goosebumps. Oh, yeah, meatloaf. I need to make meatloaf. You are sexually inappropriate, Mary, and I like it. Um, I've been too sick to really make anything. I might make some meatloaf, though, this weekend if I feel good. Oh, Beth, you're so sweet. I just wish I could hug you. All y'all are, Shannon and everybody. It's just, this morning was just hard. It was just too hard. Oh, no. Shannon, the next gift you will get is going to be a really good pen. Not those cheap. I saw it. I'm going to go over. Yes, I do, Brandy, and I tell you what, that'll be my next video. Um, if I can make a video this weekend and bathe with chilled water that eats the lemons. I have RA. Chilled water would stiffen me up. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Brandy, the medicine that they put me on has just made me so sick. Mary, I can't wait. I love you so much. I want to picture you. Y'all, I got Mary and her daughter matching outfits, matching dresses. Oh, Sweet Meadow, love you too. No spiders were harmed or. You're so cute. Okay, you send me pics tonight. I want them. I've been waiting how long for pics of little Nelly. Okay, well, I've gotta hop over on another stream. I'm being summoned. But, thank you all. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Yeah, Gabba Pit will make you a trip. I wish I had a big tank of laughing gas. I need it. Lord knows I need it. All right, y'all have a great day. I love you, and you love you. And I don't know what stream I'm going to. Steve, what stream am I going to? I love you, Shannon. You have pins to find. I didn't think I had a laugh in me today. Honestly, I didn't. I really didn't think I could laugh, but that's all changed around. It's a song? Oh, I thought it was a stream. Well, then I'll listen to it after my stream then. But what time is it? Let me see if I'm gonna watch. Lord, it's 11:45. Sam got suspended. I just got a notification. Did Sam get suspended? From YouTube or Twitter? I need to gossip. I need to gossip. Oh, that made my day. Off of Twitter. Bye, bitch. Oh, now that did make my day. When Katie got kicked off of Twitter for like the 5th time, it was her Sam Telfer 2 account. Oh, okay. Sam did. Sam Telfer. Okay. Now that's a belly chuckle. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. My stomach hurts. Oh, Lord. Don't laugh so hard. Don't laugh so hard. Oh, Lord. Well, that was a present for today. I know. She might as well give up. She can't keep her mouth under control. I know. What's Pete Buttigieg? She can't even say his name right. What? She's not living in the car. She's having to rent the house she used to own, but she never paid taxes on or got fixed or, wouldn't even fix the plumbing in it. I mean, literally living in a shack, and the town took it for taxes. Yeah, we're all faceless. So now she's paying rent on a house she used to own. How pathetic is that? Shack life with Telfer. The Love Shack. Oh, God. That place stinks. You could just, how you just look at a place? No, that's that. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can zoom in. That is a gold record. It's kind of shaky because I'm kind of shaky. It's a gold record. It is from the Bloodletting album. It is for Joey by Concrete Blonde. Is that not cool? Yeah, and it's Ash Wednesday. So, no, it's not. It's not talking. But I look like shit, so. There's 73 people in here? Man, well, I had 100 at one time because I'm laying on the couch and I'm not, like an idiot, I'm not using my pop thing on the back. See, that's better. I shake all the time. I'm diabetic, so when I start going like that, bad, drink some orange juice. Oh, my Lord. I got to tell y'all something. Did you all catch, I don't know if you caught it, that stream where Smelfer was trying to take credit for knocking everybody out of Katie's chat? Where she was like, we're over here on the boardroom, and we've been working on this, and we've been doing this, and I went over there, and he's trying to take credit for what the boardroom's doing. I'll have you know, we've been doing this, and he's taking credit, blah, blah, blah. You know that Katie said, look, I need you to take credit for this, because if he takes credit for it, then I'm fucked. If people really think that he's doing it, then I'm going to lose all my clout. That's why Sam did that. I mean, anybody that thinks that, Sam could do some stuff, I'm sure. I mean, she does nothing but stay home and fuck around on the computer, pardon my language. But seriously, she couldn't do all that. All right, because that took coordinated effort. First of all, she can't get anybody coordinated. I know that screech. It's her screech, isn't it? Yeah, she yelled. She does. My husband says this is why her husband left and won't come back to even divorce her, is because she's the way she talks. That screech. And I said, baby, if I talked like that, would you want to leave? He said, hell yeah. He said, I love you, but I'd have to muzzle you. So, yeah, when scammers get caught. Newton didn't discover apples. He discovered gravity. Or he proved gravity. But, yeah, the thing is, most of y'all don't know that Katie has been conning people and scamming people for years. There was a guy in Florida that was going to run for president. And she somehow got a hold of his information and said that she was going to tear him up online. I can't remember the guy's name. But she was trying to extort money from him. And she told him if he didn't pay her, then she was going to put it all over the internet that she and he were hooking up and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, Dory, do you remember that? Yeah. And this was like 4.5 years ago. 4.5 years ago. And she was trying to extort this man who was going to run for president. He ended up, and he had a lot of money, and he ended up not running because of her. And yeah, and I've heard her. Joel something, yeah. But no, there was a Joel Osteen, the minister, and she harassed him so bad that they kicked her off Twitter permanently. And then she got a VPN. She also went in on the Queen of England. And, I mean, she was just screwing around. But, yeah, she went in on the Queen of England saying that citizens should be allowed to own guns. Okay, that was the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I was just watching her then. I'm like, this is an idiot. But, but there's ways that she talks and stuff that she sucks you in. Yeah, jail money, honey. That's what she needs. Yeah, Joel Osteen. Yeah, you remember that? And then, yeah, it's about a 6th grade. Because that's when your maturity level, unless you have intense counseling and you really work at it, when you start using, and I'm talking about hard drugs, like, when you start using heroin and oxy and all of that, your maturity level kind of stays there. And if you've ever worked at a rehab center, they ask you, at what age did you start using drugs? And if you say 12, then they know to treat you as a 12-year-old and bring you up to your current age. Well, nobody's ever done that with her. And she started at like 12, 13. So, yeah, she's very immature. And this whole thing about Dylan now being some kind of computer expert, his sister-in-law said he doesn't know shit about computers. So, I don't know. But on my mean days, I know, I can't stop. It's, I agree. Who's cooking? Nobody's cooking right now. But I can't stop watching, and where I feel so mean. I really do. I feel so mean. It's just been pure entertainment. She's getting her AdSense. Well, I have YouTube Red, but yeah, she's getting her YouTube Red money. Well, they don't sleep together. She used to talk about their sex all the time. Remember, and it was kind of gross. And all I know is somebody needs to get a vacuum. That floor's nasty. Yeah, it is. We know it's all gonna fall apart. It's every bit of it. And Ridgemont, this is my word to you, Ridgemont. Somebody send her a clip. Somebody start recording. Ridgemont, you knew better to give her that money. You knew she was a con. You knew you were going to get your money back. And you can go into everybody's DMs and everybody's panel and bitch about it. Enjoy bitching about it. Spill her secrets, because that's all you got. Because you ain't getting a dime. I mean, she sent you $5 here, $25 there. But, get all your money back. I mean, consider it gone. They have a vacuum cleaner. Well, somebody needs to run it, because yeah, all right, let me tell you about the tax deal. See, they're not telling the whole story. Okay, by the way, she can bartend at any time. Marion County, you have to show that you're up to date on your taxes, but nowhere else in Indiana. And she's not living in Marion County now, so she can go to work anytime. So, let me tell you, the taxes. Okay, nobody thought anything about taxes or tax liens or anything, except when she was fighting with Beep's cat. Now, if y'all don't know who Beep's cat is, she's a woman who catfished Ron. She says she's a nurse. She's not. It's expired. But, I mean, she was a nurse. She was an LPN at one time. She's not any of the other shit she says. I don't care. Uh, I don't beef with her because it's just no use. She sounds like Daffy Duck because she don't put Polident on her dentures. Her dentures don't fit, and it's just annoying to even hear her to argue. But okay, so she and Katie were fighting really bad, and this was this was a few years ago. Well, Beeps may be annoying, but she's pretty slick when she's fighting with somebody. This was when Katie and Negs were still friends. Yes, she has. One of my best meatballs. You can be my meatball. You will be a spicy meatball. Okay, so Babes was like, fuck Katie, I'll call the IRS. She did. Turned out Katie hadn't been paying her taxes for years. So they went back. No, because I like Donald Trump. Don't say anything bad about Trump. I like him. I don't care if he screws around on his wife, which so far he hasn't, or he would have been caught. They would have caught him. They're dogging his ass every minute. Plus, I love Melania. She speaks 7 languages, and she's always dressed to perfection, and she has beautiful manners. And, when she speaks well, so we'll stay off the Trumps. Anyway, he doesn't care either. Well, All right. Well, anyway, so Beeps gets the right idea to call the IRS. And she gives them Katie's name and, all this stuff. Well, they were like, this woman hasn't filed taxes in 4 years. We need to go look. Looky. And sure enough, she owed 500, and then there was a 400. It's not that much, because remember, she's a bartender. You don't report what you make tips, so you don't pay a lot in taxes. Let's face it. If she'd filed her taxes, she'd probably gotten some money back, but she didn't. So they're like, nope, fuck you, pay us our money. So but she was like, nah, don't think so. And it just kept hanging on, and she hasn't paid them. In the She says she has not worked in almost 3 years, and she never paid her back taxes from 4 years before that. Okay, she doesn't owe but like a little over $1,000. But the fact is, she owes it, and she took out a lien on her car for something I can't remember. I think it was to go to Mandy's. I'm not sure. But anyway, that was a lien that she had to pay off, and she paid that. And she just got that one paid off. Yeah, that's why she had to put everything in her dad's name. Are you a little toward spiritually? Yeah, I'm Methodist. Um, yeah, she got paid by YouTube, but she doesn't report her YouTube. That's the thing. She's trying to get it all straightened out. She made buku money back, and you remember? Um, her address keeps changing. She was at 37 South Lyndhurst, but and she would give that out, but that wasn't her main address, and she's gotten herself into a pickle. And you know what? It's all her own fault. And nobody should be giving her money to pay her debts. And then she tried to say it was $4,000. No, no, no. She really is a criminal. I have seen her tell people that to give her money. She doesn't ask, she tells them. I have seen her, well, she called Scientology on, the guy that, he was a porn star, and he said that he had sex with Tom Cruise. Y'all remember that? Yeah, she called Scientology. Like, she and that dude Joe really called Scientology on that guy. And they were, it was this whole thing. They were trying to get him arrested. Yeah. And I was like, why are you doing this? And then she had the Church of Effing God. Remember that? That lasted one show. Why? Because it was so blasphemous. People were horrified. I think everybody kind of told her, "You don't need to do that again." Yeah, that was what she titled it. And I got so pissed off this summer on the way back from vacation, because she kept saying, "I'm ordained. I'm ordained." Well, I'm ordained too now. It cost me what, $42. Took me 5 minutes, and I'm ordained. And yes, I have my certificate. I'm ordained in the state of West Virginia. I can perform marriages, exorcisms, whatever you need. So, yeah. Uh, so, yeah, I am ordained. I'm an honest to God ordained minister. And I'm here for all your ministerial needs. And because she kept saying it, I'm ordained, I'm ordained. I'm like, bitch, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It took 5 minutes online. Ta-da! I didn't even have to do anything. Just pay the money. Pay me the money. You're ordained in Wisconsin. See, we should have a meetup and talk about our ordainedness, our ministerial duties. Oh, Lord. You ordained too? See? You'll let you marry a goat? Well, I'm okay with that. If you love that goat and you treat that goat good and you do not do anything sexual, the bestiality is wrong. Oh, Lord. I got called racist this morning because I didn't like a lady's outfit. That upset me. Like, I've never been racist. I'm not racist. If I don't like your hair or your outfit, I'll tell you, I don't care what color your skin is. You know, I'm cool with everybody. You know, and if your hair's messed up, I'll say, your hair's messed up. Come here, let me fix it. To anybody. Because that is what a good friend does, right? You get crap for supporting Trump. Yeah, I get crap for that too. People call me racist for that. I'm like, no, I'm not. And but yeah, this lovely, and I even said she's beautiful, but the hair and the outfit's got to go. She needs a friend to tell her the truth. Yeah, if listen, if I knew that lady personally, I'd say, honey, we need to fix your hair and get you a new outfit. It's the hot pink is not working. And I got attacked all over and called racist. It had nothing to do with race. Her hair was awful. Oh yeah, my fake racist letter. Why would I write a letter? Do people even write letters? Yeah, they do, Randy. That are pedophiles if they're men. But do people write? Riddle me this, Batman. All right, we all know I was in the ICU. Hell, I talked to people. I streamed from the ICU. I was so bored. Because as you can tell, I'm sick, but I can still laugh, carry on. But if I don't get better, I'm going up in the hospital. Um, why would anyone write and mail a letter these days? I mean, unless you're subpoenaing somebody or sending like some legal documents, why would you write a letter? I mean, why not an email? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Plus, I'm tired. I'm not going to write a letter. And I have bad handwriting right now. 92 are in here. Well, hello, you 92 people. Don't lurk, talk. I don't see how anybody could think I was racist. Because I'm nice to everybody. And usually I don't even know anybody's race. Oh, yeah, I really was. And, you know, the thing is with this, when I get sick and I'm in the hospital, I bloat up. I get all this water weight. It's horrible because my kidneys start to shut down. And it's awful. Yeah, it couldn't be you. I'm not writing a letter. Shoot, when I was in the ICU, I was so sick I couldn't have held a pen. But the last time I was in the ICU wasn't as bad. But yeah, it was pretty rough. They have a case of the Wednesdays. Is that it? Wednesday Monster. I always liked her. I really did. I thought Wednesday Monster was cool, or Wednesday Adams. I don't know why I said Monster. I mean, and I liked Lily Munster. No, that's the thing, Mama Goonie. I don't think I don't think anybody writes anymore. Quit lurking and say hi. The Munsters were awesome. I mean, seriously, they were great. You know what? I always got my one grandmother always bought me like the stationery sets. And because I like getting I like getting mail, and she would write me letters, and I would write her back. Hey, Morgan. Yeah, postage stamps are too expensive. My God, mailing shit out is ridiculous. You were going to be Wednesday. Oh, that would be so cute. I always plan to do something great for Halloween. Like, I've got the Maleficent horns. I've got the stuff to do so the cheekbones are right. I've got the hair, and I've got the cape. I mean, I got all the shit to do to be Maleficent. And I'm always sick on Halloween. I've been sick the last 2 years, and I'm like, well, shit on it. We ain't going nowhere. And he's like, you don't want to even go to the movies? I'm like, no. Yeah, Dory, my hands, uh, I don't know if you can see my hands. See how they're turning? They're like, you can see them, they're all swollen. But look at my rings. They're like wonky, but they're swollen, and I can't I can't write like I used to. And I used to have really pretty handwriting, but I don't now. Looks like I'm, writing from a psych ward, which might be good for some people. Hi, Lon. Okay. I am feeling better. Y'all had me laughing, and, I do feel better. My husband should be home in a little bit. Oh, you're hurting because it's cold, yeah. You know what? I wish they would make gloves the compression gloves that would fit all the time, and the socks. Uh, But now my heart doctor says that I can't wear the socks because um my heart is pumping too rapidly and too lightly. And like if I sit up for a long time, and like I'm sitting with my knees bent and my feet go black, it's kind of scary. And he's like, no, no, no compression socks. I'm like, but my hands swell, my feet swell. He's like, no, no, no. You'll lose a foot. All right, well, I'm going to have to get off here because my husband's going to be home soon. It's a little afternoon. And he'll be like, what do you want for lunch? And I'll be like, I don't know, probably soup. Soup is about all I can keep down, which sucks, but soup is better than nothing. Last night, I think I ate a couple of chips and some dip, and my stomach's just rolling. Ugh. Well, you have a good afternoon too, Morgan. Uh, to everyone that's in here, yeah, they won't. Yeah, that's right. It's hard on the heart. And they want you to keep your legs up. So basically, you're stuck laying with your feet up, and there's nothing to do. Thank you, Mama Goonie. You take care of you too. And Steve, I'll talk to you later. But thank you, everyone, for joining me. Sorry I got all mushy at the beginning, but that's the way it goes. I guess I had to do it sometime. But I love you. You love you. And have a wonderful day. And even if you mean, just go watch somebody that's meaner than you are, I guess. Oh, I will. He'll be here anytime, or he'll be calling. Then it'll go off. Yeah, I've got to get the rings off my fingers. That's one of the things that I've got to do today. I hate taking my wedding ring off, but anyway, all right, goodbye. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.